What's good with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. I hope y'all enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. It's your boy, real E-Leezy. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. I hope everybody have a, you know what I'm saying, safe, prosperous weekend. And, let's hop right into it. Offense, defense, what's needed to win in today's NBA? What's really needed to win? Because a lot of teams build their teams based off of, okay, I need defensive players, but then their offense isn't really that good. So they're still going to be at the bottom and still trying to figure out ways to catch up with the team's most elite offensive teams. Then other teams have elite offensive talent, but then they lack in the defensive department. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and they really don't know how to balance their roster out to where they have guys that they can have on the floor at the same time with the elite offense that's also capable of knocking down shots and giving you elite defense. You know what I'm saying? But it's always like a seesaw. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. It's no in between. See, back in the day, it was in between because you know why? Your favorite players also were your best defenders. See, that's changed now. It's like, no, your best players today are not your greatest defenders. It's not a lot of teams that have two-way guys that's an all NBA talent on your team. You need that in order to win at times. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could see some mediocre player or some players having mediocre defense, but for a player to be great, I'm talking about all world, all NBA on offense, but you can't give like more than half or a quarter of the same effort that you give exerting all that energy and effort into getting to certain spots on the floor to get your shot off. You can't give that on the defensive end. For me, that is going to equate to a long night, and eventually you're going to lose the series. You're going to lose the series. You're going to lose the series. It sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to lose, not going to win. And that's just what it is. Like, let's just take, for example, the New York Knicks. Tom Thibodeau, right? Tom Thibodeau has always predicated himself on defense. Defense. He always took pride in coaching defense, getting stops, playing hard, hustling, loose balls, rebounding. But Tom Thibodeau's teams have always been near the bottom in offensive efficiency, three-point shooting, transition points. You got to pay attention to the details of the game, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of players don't really thrive and excel in a Tom Thibodeau system. He teaches them how to become professionals and how to play hard. But when it comes to, like, really expanding your game, you know what I'm saying, playing faster, you're not going to get that in a Tom Thibodeau-led system. And that's why the Miami Heat ended up ultimately beating the Knicks. The Knicks' offense was too stagnant. There was no ball movement. There was no body movement. It was mostly all ISO ball, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson. And you're not going to get it done with just trying to go mano a mano. Like, all the other guys on the floor, they're not eating. You feel what I'm saying? They're not eating. I'm just going to keep that 100 with y'all. You feel me? '90s May, salute. You already know. Cam, you already know. Salute. And O-Town, man, what's happening with my guy, man? Salute. God bless all my people in the building. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. But at your own leisure, and your own risk. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like there's really no gray area anymore in the NBA. There's no gray area anymore in the NBA. And it's really all about system, balance, you know what I'm saying? And how you build your team. Salute, MT. You already know. How do you want to win? See, in the NBA today, it's a lot of copycat basketball. How do you want to win, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to do? Are you going to be a team to slow the game down? Are you going to be a team to speed the game up? I mean, so what are we doing? Because we know that everybody can't be the Golden State Warriors. It's a golden era for a reason. Everybody has tried to emulate what the Golden State Warriors do, and guess what? They can't do it. You can't emulate what Golden State does because what? You don't have the player personnel with the skill set and the mindset and the system to do what you do. See, the Warriors, that's why the Warriors just don't plug anybody into the system. You have to fit into what they want to do. You have to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, a little part of your game for the betterment of the team because everything is centered around the three ball, and we want to get the ball in the paint, and we always want to look and make reads. Everything is about reads, you know what I'm saying, in the Golden State system. And we're just talking basketball. It has nothing to do with who your favorite team is, none of that stuff. We're just talking real hoop. The system allows those guys to be great. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that they can do off ball. Klay Thompson and Steph Curry don't need to have the ball in their hand in an ISO situation in order for them to be deadly and beat you. Just the fact that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are going to command screens coming off of those flares, double staggers, down screens, rug screens, you know what I'm saying, on ball screens. Just the threat of them coming off, Wiggins can do his thing. Looney, if he wanted to, he can do his thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like just taking the shot that's there. You know what I'm saying? Draymond can do his thing. You know what I'm saying? All these different players who play who have came along, you know what I'm saying, and was fortunate enough to play in their system have thrived. But then when they left and went to other teams, you know what I'm saying, their offensive production probably dwindled a little bit because the shots that they were taking weren't as efficient. They weren't getting those looks because now you're asked to do different things. You're asked to handle the ball maybe a little bit more than you're accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't do it, but are you comfortable in that situation? See, and that's the thing. See, people need to understand. His name Dario Saric, bro. Yeah, and you understand that every team has somebody from overseas on their team. They're trying to get these overseas. The league has all ran now by overseas and talent from Europe. You know what I'm saying? So they're just going out of the states to get guys because these guys are raw, they're skilled, and guess what? They're not hotheads. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do any talking back. They're humble. You can control them easier. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. It's just a changing of the culture in the NBA. Mario, Super Mario, Dario, Wario, shit. I don't give a fuck what the hell you call it. It's the culture is changing, bro, around the league. You know what I'm saying? But even with all that, you still need to figure out who do you want to be. There's a lot of moving pieces in the league. There's a lot of players that's I'm not happy here. I didn't get a chance to win a ring here, but you didn't have a chance to win a ring and where some of these players were, the Bradley Beals, the Damian Lillards, part due to roster, you know what I'm saying? Roster formulation, injuries. Bradley Beal hasn't been healthy his whole career. And I don't even think load managing, you know what I'm saying, is going to help prevent. See, people need to understand that load managing doesn't prevent injuries. Look what they did with Kawhi. Guess what? He still ended up getting injured, I guess. I don't know. From what they said. Because he was dropping 30 a game, and then all of a sudden he had an injury. So I'm like, what's really going on out here, dog? You feel me? So people need to understand that the NBA needs to understand that load managing really isn't helping the game, but it's hurting the game. See, back in the day, those players played with no AC, flat shoes, no cushioning in their shoes, little ass shorts. You know what I'm saying? Can barely breathe. It was hot. The climate, because you know the climate was different back in the day when we had real weather. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the global warming and all this crazy stuff, it's raining in the summertime and snowing in the summertime and cold. You feel me? And fucking hot in the damn winter. It's spring. So I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. Load management really isn't helping anybody's cause. It's really hurting these players because now your body isn't adjusted. You know what I'm saying? You're resting in between this and in between that. Your body isn't adjusted to the grind of the season. You feel what I'm saying? Your body is tight, is stiff because you're not playing on a regular basis. If you play 2 nights in a row, your body is adjusted to the grind. You know what I'm saying? It's adjusted to the climate, the conditions, the physicality of the game, the speed of the game. You know what I'm saying? You're building your endurance. But then when you sit down and rest, then what happens? Now your body is stiff. That's why you see a lot of players, they try to stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? With these special formula, these drinks that they got all them chemicals in. They try to stay hydrated, right? But then when they go and they try to stay hydrated, and then they go hop on a bike, you know what I'm saying, in the tunnel, and they try to stay loose because sitting isn't good. If you're not stretching and you're just sitting and you're an older player, and with all the bad foods that we ingest and put in our bodies, it breaks your body down faster. You know what I'm saying? So your body, the recovery time is different. That's why they say, oh, this guy right here spends $1 million on his physical fitness. Well, why is he tearing every ligament in his body then if he's spending all that money? Why is he load managing if he's spending $3 trillion on their body? That makes no sense in the world. When you can just go eat some natural stuff of the earth, you know what I'm saying? And fast and let your body repair and heal itself. Why spend all that bread? You know what I'm saying? So you're really not telling me because it's not showing. You get tired. Your shots are short. You can't get into your second and third, you know what I'm saying, move. So, but you spent all this money on physical fitness, but you only spent that for like a quarter of the season. That's only helping you a quarter of the season. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? You need your body to be loose, active, and that's why stretching, yoga, Pilates, things like that, plyometrics, calisthenics, things where you're working your own body weight, and then you need to have a good diet. You can't drink soda. You can't eat processed food. You can't put all that garbage in your body, but they advertise that. Eat so fair. Yeah, that's right. Joe Jizz, what's up with my guy, man? So you already know. But to bring it all back, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't play the same in the NBA because the systems are different and the personnel is different. And then the conditioning of these teams are a little bit different. See, the Warriors are made for the grind. They take care of their bodies. They have high basketball IQs, and they compete. So when you put all three of those together with their skill set and the system, then you get it equates to winning. See, copycat league, you can't, hey, Harris, salute. You can't just sit there and say, oh, man, we got shooters. Oh, you can shoot the ball good. You can shoot the ball good. Okay. Okay, let's go. We're going to play like the Warriors. I want you to come off a down screen. Nope, it don't work like that. Because guess what? The things that Draymond do, every other player in the NBA can't do what Draymond does. And people are going to say like, man, what you mean? Draymond is garbage. Woo, woo, woo. No, you don't understand. Draymond is a superstar in all NBA talent in his role. And what I mean by that, pay attention. What I mean by that, everybody can't just be a Draymond because Draymond possesses and has a different level IQ than any other basketball player. And that's why they traded Jordan Poole and brought a Chris Paul over there because guess what? When you got two great minds and they think alike, that equates to winning. See, Jordan Poole needed to leave. I didn't want him to leave. It was going to be hard for him to to get his to spread his wings, given the situation that it was probably going to be about 2 to 3 more years before he can really get the keys, because they still want Clay, Steph. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Poole is a good complimentary piece, but it was either going to be Steph and Jordan, or Steph and Clay. And of course, they're going to choose Clay and Dre. They all built this thing together, even though they were drafted in different times and different years. But when they start winning together and they figured it out, then that became their dynasty. You know what I'm saying? So people need to understand that part. So it was good for Jordan Poole. I'm happy for Jordan Poole because it's a sense of relief for him. He can go to Washington. He can be that guy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to worry about looking over his shoulder and worrying if he's going to get pulled out or not. He's going to be able to showcase his overall talent, his playmaking, and everything to the world. You know what I'm saying? And he needed that, and I'm happy for him, and I really, really wish him well, and I hope that he does very, very big things in Washington, along with Kyle Kuzma and those guys over there with Wes Unseld Jr. over there running the show. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they put them brothers, you know what I'm saying, in a spot to be successful, and that's what it is. You feel me? But I just want people to understand what's really going on out here in these streets. Are you going to be a team, you know what I'm saying, that's going to play inside out or outside in? Are you going to be a team to say, you know what, as long as we get stops, we give ourselves a chance? But then that chance is very, very slim if you don't have the talent on offense to get quality shots and who are going to provide consistency over a period of time. See, these players don't really work on their craft. They don't work on the game. They just know how to do the step backs, and they do the tricky handles and all of that. But all of that shit you see these people doing on all these YouTube and highlights and Instagram and TikTok, you can't do that stuff in the game. The NBA, you don't think the NBA and, you know what I'm saying, took heed of that? They gonna call travel at different times of the game. Where you think that you did a good move and displayed good footwork, travel. You're like, what are you talking about? But then other players get an opportunity to walk all over the court with no calls called. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, bro. It takes high level skill, consistency, IQ, and the all out mindset of competing in order to win. You can't compete for 2.5 quarters. You can't compete for 3.5 quarters. You can't compete for 3 3/4 quarters. 3 3/4. Yeah. You cannot compete like that. You have certain guys around the league. Russell Westbrook is going to compete. You might not like his decision making, but guess what? His competitiveness trumps all of that. Because Russell Westbrook gives you a chance to win. Now, whether or not he's going to win the game at the end or make the right basketball decision, which LeBron loves to do, you know what I'm saying? We can sit here and talk for days about that. But Russell Westbrook, what he does for the rest of the game, keep coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have turnover from here. Win a ball game. How many games have the Warriors lost this season just by, squander possessions here and there? You know what I'm saying? But how many games have they lost by like 5 points and under? Because guess what? They competed. Now we can go back and say if they hadn't squandered possessions, dumb mistakes, turn the ball over here and there, just throwing the ball out of bounds, throwing the ball to the other team. Now, when you maximize your possessions, you give yourself even more of a chance, especially with the high level skill and talent that's on an NBA roster. But you have to value the basketball. See, these teams that just out here just playing, trying moves, turning the ball over, you're not going to have a high level of success like that. You know what I'm saying? You can give yourself a chance to win the game, but how many players can you honestly sit here and say, you know what? He's going to win the game for me at the end of the game. I want him taking a shot. It's not too many players across the league that you can say, you know what? He got ice water in his veins. Dame Lillard has proven time and time again. A little bit go in and out service connection as well, so just stick with me. But I appreciate everybody in the building, though. You feel what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think in the chat? What do you think? What do you think you need in order to win today, offense or defense? Because having both, yeah, but the greatest offensive teams in the game aren't the greatest defensive teams in the game as far as rankings. If you want to look at rankings, now the eye test, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much decide, you know what I'm saying, or come to your own, conclusion or whatever, based off of the eye test. Though, but as far as the rankings and the numbers, whatever the numbers say, the best offensive team in the league isn't always the best defensive team in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and vice versa. Best defensive team in the league isn't always the best offensive team in the league. So it goes both ways, though. But that's just it. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open this up. You know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead. So we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna put that into. How do I get it into the stream? Yes, post a comment. I'm gonna put that in the stream. So the link is in the chat. You can come through, holla at your boy. We can shoot the shit. And that's just what it is, though. But salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You can donate if you can, if you are able to. But, again, it's just there. You feel me? That's just the thing that people do on YouTube. You just put your Cash App tag up there, whatever. But I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my people. But the link is in the chat. If you want to chop it up, give your take, your opinion on, you know what I'm saying, how you feel, what you think. And it's all love. It is all love. You feel me? But to be honest, I'm going to shift gears for a second, and I just want to talk about the Lakers. The only reason, y'all, let's just keep it 100. The only reason, one of the only reasons why the Lakers won last year or advanced to the Western Conference Finals, they played two disgruntled teams. They played two teams that battled chemistry issues, on and off the court issues, and it was easy, you know what I'm saying, to sort of overcome that. Like, that was easy. They didn't get Memphis's best. you know what I'm saying, best competition. They didn't get the Warriors' best competition. So, of course, it was easy. But when they played against a team that had no issues, talented, together, and ready to play, it was very difficult for them to do the things that they did in the prior two series. So people need to understand that, bro. Just because you're bringing back Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, you added Gabe Vincent, you know what I'm saying? You got Cam Reddish, you feel me? You got Jackson Hayes, all of these guys. That doesn't mean that that's going to equate to winning. People need to understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? So from that standpoint, the teams who are the most consistent, who have the less drama, you know what I'm saying, and are the most healthiest are the teams that's going to be standing near the end. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a really, really competitive year next year. I think that OKC is going to get better. You get Chet Holmgren back. You know what I'm saying? They're showing up their roster. They add a couple pieces. You get a veteran like Victor Oladipo to come up over here and help those guys. You know what I'm saying? I think Memphis is going to be better. You added Marcus Smart, veteran, former defensive player of the year. And then D Rose, former MVP of the league, you know what I'm saying? Came up a couple times just short against LeBron. So it's going to be real competitive. Teams are going to get better. Portland is going to get better. You know what I'm saying? But it's all on Chauncey Billups to get those guys to understand the concept of playing hard, being consistent, working on your body. Because we can't ask Chauncey Billups about working on his body because he always battled those groin and hamstring injuries throughout his career. And that's what led to a shorter career for Chauncey Billups. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Salute, Sean. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Brody. So Sean says defense. What does everybody else think? The link is in the chat if you want to come in and holler. You know what I'm saying? Do so. You feel me? It's all good. I haven't did any stream yards, but I'm driving on my way to my mother-in-law house to go, you know what I'm saying, have a little brunch or whatever, enjoy the family. So it's all good. I left my fucking wedding ring at the crib, so hopefully they don't beat my ass and jump me or whatever over here. It's all good, man. Sometimes I be needing, man, check that damn ring off, bro. That shit, fingers be swelling up. That shit don't be fitting. I'm trying to get it resized, so when it fit, I'll wear it. If the shit don't fit, then it must have quit. Sweet.
Yo, what's the business?
What's good, Cuddy?
What you talking about, fam? Cause I was in and out your live.
Shit is talking about, you know what I'm saying, what's needed to win in today's NBA, defense or offense. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's a gray area there, but even though the Denver Nuggets display good offense, timely baskets, but then they also display good defense here and there, though. But not every team, you know what I'm saying, has the ability to do both because their best players don't play D. Now, in my opinion,
Right.
Aaron Gordon, Caldwell Pope, Jeff Green, Christian Brown, Bruce Brown, you feel me? They had a lot of guys that did the dirty work and already was proven, you know what I'm saying, on different levels and have won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Brown played with Kyrie, what's the name? And he did the thing in the Boston series where they got swept. But Bruce Brown wasn't the reason why they got swept. Piece like that, it helped your ball.
Yeah.
Veteran. You still had Reggie Jackson, another veteran who used to play defense in his heyday back in OKC. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Jordan, who was a defender, you know what I'm saying? A rim protector, rebounder. You added veteran pieces like
and
that.
He made first team All the NBA without an All-Star selection. He the first player.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then so you got that, and then you got because Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray, they don't play elite level defense. So they kind of trump the things that I've been saying that if your best players don't play on both ends of the court, it's going to be hard for you to win. That wrong last year. But you got to look at all the other pieces that they had around them, which allowed to be great, where you can hide them on defense. Because Jamal Murray didn't have good defense. His defense was nowhere near Steph Curry's defense. You know what I'm saying? As far as from one of your best players. Steph Curry competes. He's undersized, but he plays angles well. good position. He's a good help defender. He's just undersized. So that's the only thing that really knocks Steph Curry. And maybe his feet, but he understands how to play. You know what I'm saying? He's not an elite defender, but he competes on that end. And that's all you can ask for.
What do you think about okay. So what do you think about Bruce Brown going to Indiana getting paid?
Bruce Brown got paid. I thought he probably could have got more money, but it works out. It works out for Bruce Brown. It works out for Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a team option, so they potentially can save a lot more money. But Bruce Brown deserved a bigger contract, in my opinion. The things that Bruce Brown did all season, Bruce Brown has turned himself into a viable NBA, reliable NBA player that can help you win a championship, bro. So I thought that he deserved money like
Jeremy Grant got more money than him.
Max Strus money.
And Max Strus not even good.
That's what I'm saying. He deserved Max Strus type of money. A lot of these guys are overpaid, in my opinion. Give me Bruce Brown on my team any day of the week.
Bro, what has Max Strus done?
Nothing. He just had a good year last year.
Yeah.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? If people understand, Max Strus came from college, University of DePaul. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Chicago. Is DePaul in Chicago? DePaul is somewhere over there in the East Coast, though. It's in the East Coast, actually. I don't know if it's in Chicago, but DePaul. Where's DePaul? Look at where DePaul is. If your best players, yes. So hold on. Let me see. Damn it. Hold on. Let me watch your shit, man. Yeah, we gonna have there. No. I'm bad, bro. Can't. I'm sure it's time out. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. How I take the motherfucker time out, bro? Damn, I put you in time out on accident. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Because I'm doing this shit on my phone and I'm driving at the same time. This whole screen. Oh, shit.
Leezy, where you heading to?
Nigga on the phone driving one while I'm still answering all the shit in the comments, to the menu, all of that, bro. Who you gonna do shit like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Period. Why was these banned though? How do I unban, bro?
Your shit breaking up, Cuddy. Hey, Leezy, we ain't gonna give you my wrench, bro.
Oh, this shit. You said what?
We gonna give you my wrench.
Oh, we know that. You know how I'm
what?
trying to do this tech shit, bro. Hold on, what's name?
Hold on. I think you click my name in the comment section if you live on YouTube, and it should allow you to do it. That's the only way I know to do it. You said what?
Yeah.
No, I commented.
Hide current comment. Why does it say hide current comment? What? Where I get off at Tracy? Is that right here?
Leezy, where you going?
Shit, I'm on my way to Stockton.
Oh, damn. How many degrees gonna
be
be
out
there?
It's all good, okay? You good. Shit, I'll be out here all day. Going to my mother-in-law's house, and then I got to bounce to my sister's house. What's today said? What's happening? Oaktown said, what's happening, Chief, please?
Oh, what's good, Oaktown? Hey, I want to do a Warrior stream with all y'all.
How you do this shit, bro?
How we
Click
do
on the
what?
name and then do what?
Are you
I'm
trying to do
on
the
my
wrench thing?
phone. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can't. Can
Just
I
click
do it
my
in the
name in the
streamer, or
comments.
can I gotta do it on YouTube? Huh?
Well, you talking about the wrench thing?
Yeah.
You gotta click it in the comment section. If you live on YouTube, it should already do it. You click my name and say add as moderator.
I know it's not doing. Yeah, they don't have that. It's
For
not
real?
giving me that option. Yeah, don't give me that option. I gotta add Oaktail too. They don't give me the option. I can do it. I can do it when I'm on YouTube live, but not in the
Okay.
StreamYard at least.
Okay.
Broadcast info. What's up? So take Tracy Boulevard. So let me see layout, audio, general. Yes. 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 Green room. Okay, I'm just trying to see what's happening. Yeah.
Leezy shit tripping, y'all. What's happening, y'all? Leezy be back. What y'all think's gonna happen, y'all? Oaktown, what's happening?
I'm back. My bad. Fucked up all the way. Chief Sleeves is already in there. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Hey, I got some breaking news.
All right. What's the breaking?
LaMelo Ball signed a 5-year, $260 million contract. Ain't that a
Oh,
max,
you
right?
late. I've seen that already.
Are you seen that? Oh, I'm a fool.
Yeah, he did. I'm not sold on these Paul brothers, bro. LaMelo got to be. It got to be more than about flossing and showing your grill and your swagger. Who wants to win, bro? Can we get back to the competition? Come on, NBA. Are y'all okay, NBA?
What's up with them overpaying all these players?
They just, man, the NBA throwing money out because that's the new, what's the name, bro? They treating the NBA like the new rap game. They just handing microphones and money to everybody. Like, bro, I don't know if he deserves a microphone in a deal, in a record deal. I mean, he's kind of trash right now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They doing the same thing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, all this money. Yeah, go promote all that dumb shit on social media. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
Leezy, I ain't gonna lie. Your guy Draymond overpaid.
Draymond not overpaid, bro. That's his
You
service.
give him that?
Really, to be honest, see, y'all look at Draymond from a offensive standpoint. You got to stop comparing Draymond to the best offensive players in the game and start looking at what Draymond, the value he really provides to any team. Draymond Green can play basketball. He can do different things on the court.
But
That's
he be
not
worried
his
about
role.
LeBron. He be too easy.
Yeah, that part I don't.
He got a soft spot for that nigga. Like that's like this is girlfriend.
He has
or
a
something.
soft spot all of a sudden, and it's super weird. I don't agree with none of it.
Yeah.
But if he's committed and dedicated to trying to win some more rings, I want that Draymond. I'll take that Draymond over this new sniffing out LeBron asshole Draymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But it is what it is. Boston, they got better. I like what Boston did.
Yeah.
Boston got some good pieces, and they're choosing Malcolm Brogdon over Marcus Smart. And I like that. Because Malcolm Brogdon is a former rookie of the year. So.
Yeah, Leezy, anywhere $6 million a year, too.
Who?
I said Brogdon won $6 million a year, too.
Brogdon won how much?
$6 million of the year.
Oh, yeah, he won $6 Man of the year, of course. So now he got a $6 Man of the year. He got a rookie of the year. Dude is accomplished, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a high basketball IQ. He's going to be a better leader. in my opinion, than Marcus Smart. So that's why they came up off of Marcus Smart, because he was a little bit toxic as far as in the locker room, and you know what I'm saying. Those guys really didn't agree with the way that his coaching style or his leadership style was. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared to let motherfuckers know about themselves, but he was kind of sort of like a baby Draymond Green, though. You feel me? But not everybody can be that, though. When, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the same high character and high IQ players with the same personality. It's all different. So people need to really understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It worked. Draymond can be Draymond because he grew up with Steph. You know what I'm saying? As far as like in the league, in their playing careers, like when they got to the NBA, he knows Steph Curry's temperament. He knows what Steph Curry is going to respond to, what he's not going to respond to, what can get up under his skin, what won't get up under his skin. And the same with Klay Thompson. So he can be very open and honest, you know what I'm saying, and raw with those guys. It's not the same for like a Jaylen Brown, or if you try to be open and honest for like a Jaylen Brown or a Jason Tatum, it might be a little bit of some pushback there. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, they're not the same type of guys, you feel me? So you can't try, everybody can't lead the same way. You have to find different ways to lead and get the best out of your guys, you know what I'm saying? But for Porzingis, I like O'Shea. I like O'Shea Brissett. You know what I'm saying? From Indiana, I like him. O'Shea Brissett.
I heard he a good defender, E-Leezy.
He went to Syracuse. He's going to help you guys. Size, defender. You know what I'm saying?
They say he's like a power forward, small forward type guy.
Yes. He can knock down threes. You know what
I know his name, Leezy, but I don't know nothing about him, though.
Yeah. Brissett. I like Brissett. I watched him in Indiana. I watched him in college, too. So he's solid.
Is that the dude that used to play for y'all? Did he used to play for y'all, or that was somebody else?
No, that wasn't him. We had Otto Porter Jr.
No, there's somebody from Indiana used to play for y'all?
Jr. was trying to make a comeback, too. I hope Glenn Robinson Jr. can make a comeback. Glenn Robinson Jr., he used to play for Warriors. He played for a couple different teams. Yeah, he was out of the league since, I think, 2021. He's been out of the league since 2021. But I like Glenn Robinson Jr. Hopefully the Warriors can bring him back. You know what I'm saying? We can give him another shot. Former dunk champion, dunk contest.
Leezy,
but the dunk contest was weak that year, so he did win it though.
Leezy, how y'all salute Alex? Hey Leezy, how y'all feel about y'all new acquisition, Dario Saric, one of the hottest free agents?
To be honest, bro, I like Dario Saric. I think he has a high basketball IQ. He's just going to serve the same purpose as Nemanja Bjelica did a couple years ago. Nemanja Bjelica, a guy who got a high basketball IQ, understand how to play, can play in any system. That's all Dario Saric is. Dario Saric is like 6'9", 6'10". He's going to be able to, stretch the floor. He's going to serve the same purpose as Nemanja Bjelica. I promise you, same purpose. And guess what? Dario Saric has familiarity with Chris Paul. So there's already chemistry there. See, we already got chemistry there. Like Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Draymond had chemistry in the All-Star game. It's chemistry there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Being on an All-Star game, playing with guys, practicing with guys, there's chemistry there. So if everybody buys in, bro, and nobody's on those secret agendas, on those selfish shit, then I expect the Warriors to be right there, top 5, you know what I'm saying, top 3 in the Western Conference, in my opinion, because I like the draft picks that they have. High character guys that's coming in, ready to work hard, listen, pay attention to detail, and then go out there and showcase their skill set. And that's all you can really ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how we draft players. So we're going to try to maximize Steph Curry, Klay, and Draymond, you know what I'm saying, these last 4 years of their career. We're going to try to at least get 2 more chips about the ordeal. And if we don't do it, then, I mean, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is.
Leezy, if that was the case, if y'all just wanted to move Poole, y'all could have got multiple draft picks. Because Poole is better than Rudy Gobert.
Poole? Oh, yeah. If you can trade a whole team for Rudy Gobert, bro, and a whole future for Rudy Gobert, then there's no way in hell you can't get the overhaul.
Leezy, y'all could have got future draft picks. Leezy, y'all could have got future draft picks, bro. if that was the case. Instead of
you know
just
how
trading
NBA,
for
everything is predicated on money, though, bro.
He made $30 million a year. Yeah, he don't be in your cap. Yeah. Y'all say money in the luxury tax. Yeah, he's only there for 1 year, but come on, bro. Y'all paying him $30 million. I got 4 max players.
That's true. Yeah, but like I said, we're saving money because that money it's not fully guaranteed. His contract isn't fully guaranteed for the next 2 years, so his money gonna come off the books after next season. So I mean, it's all good.
Leezy, what you call it? Mookie said it was a report that Chris Haynes said y'all keeping Chris Paul.
Said we keeping him?
That's what Mookie said.
Well,
I never seen that
really
report.
believe people just go those guys, Chris Haynes and all that, and Sham and all that. You can go off of those
they
reports.
Be lying.
I know, but that's stuff that's reported from mainstream media. So of course you're going to believe what they're saying because it's mainstream. You have to really do some digging. You don't know what people are going to do. You just know what's being reported by people that come on TV. But if you talk to people behind the scenes, it could be a whole different thing, bro. It just gets the conversation rolling. You know what I'm saying? Because didn't we sit here and say a couple years ago they reported, LeBron, Kyrie, expect Kyrie to sign with the Lakers and all of this, and now look.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't believe that stuff. Chris Haynes actually goes to my church out here.
For real?
In the Bay. Yeah, he's a member, but he moved to Sacramento. Once he moved to Sacramento, he got that big contract by TNT, Turner, and now, you know what I'm saying, you see him doing his thing now on television. So but he started off with like Mark Spears and them at Yahoo Sports. You feel what I'm saying? So he was local like that. Kind of like Malika Andrews and her sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same ordeal. He just got the contract. And Roz Gold Awude, she also is from the Bay. Went to Stanford, played basketball. She started off with the Warriors too out here in the Bay. I think Yahoo as well. You know, she got picked up by ESPN or whatever. So they out there making their bread. But I've seen him in our church multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Big Nev Network, salute. I hope that Chris Paul curse isn't so because guess what? Remember back in the day, GP struggled to get a ring. GP wanted to win a ring so bad. When he wanted to win a ring so bad, he even went to the Lakers, him and Karl Malone, to try to go get a ring. And it didn't work. They lost to Detroit 2004. We know how that went. Then what happened? They traded him to the Heat to get him a ring. Him, Antoine Walker, Lonzo Mourning, White Chocolate, Jason Williams, White Chocolate. They all got Mike Bibby was on that team. They all got rings. So hopefully this can be one of those things for CP3 to be like, you know what? I just want to win a ring before I retire. So that's just what it is. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it works out in our favor. I know CP3 has the curse. You know what I'm saying? All those teams he's been on being right there, but then always going through a crazy injury, which, you know what I'm saying, prevented them from winning. So it's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit weird though. But make sure y'all go subscribe to T-Sweezy, my brethren.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Subscribe to that man's channel, y'all, man. Show that man some love. He's doing big things.
Appreciate it.
You feel me? He don't really know shit about basketball, but show him love anyway, though, y'all.
Damn.
I'm fucking with y'all, man. TC, that's my guy, man. Real knowledgeable, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's dope.
He said, yeah. Hey, Big Neff, we need to let Kuminga go, bro. They not go as far as trade him or whatever. We need to just let him do his thing. Just give him the keys and let him drive the car sometimes. Just let him see him, bro. Serious.
Hey, tell Big Neff to sell to me.
Porzingis, but Boston did good. Yeah, Boston did good. You said what?
Tell Big Neff to sub to me.
Who?
Big Neff.
Oh, Big Neff?
Yeah.
He what? What'd you say about Big Neff? Yeah, okay. You wanted Porzingis, bro?
I was telling him subscribe to me, brother.
We can use Porzingis, but I don't think Porzingis fits in what we're trying to do, bro. Like the style of play. Everybody you can't plug everybody into a Warrior system because those guys, it's a lot of sacrifices that come along with playing in a Warrior system. You're not going to be the fourth or fifth options on the squad, bro. they have set things to where they just want you to pass. And that's why Jonathan Kuminga and Jordan Poole was so frustrated, because they really weren't integrated as main options. You had to go do the dirty work, pass the ball. But Kuminga figured it out. Kuminga figured it out, and he started playing really, really well, understanding how to play in a, you know what I'm saying, Steve Kerr-led system. So with that being said, he can only grow from here. He's only 19, you guys. 20 years old. Kuminga has a lot of talent. He's only going to get better, especially being around guys that have a high basketball IQ, good character on and off the floor. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bring them along. You know what I'm saying? He didn't got the game from Andre Iguodala. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen Kuminga make a lot of strides, and they're going to be okay. He's going to be okay. But the Warriors hold him back, but allow him to be him, allow him to go through his transgressions, you know what I'm saying, and develop. And then when you need him, he'll be on time, bro. Period. You know, should be interesting next year, though, y'all. Should be real interesting. You know what I'm saying? So they don't worry about nothing. That shit gets too cold now, man. You feel me? Real talk. What do you think about the Eastern Conference as it sits right now until Dame Lillard comes over there? What do you think right now about the Eastern Conference, G3? Oh, G3 on mute. The Eastern Conference right now, you guys, is wide open for Joel Embiid. Giannis is wide open. Trae Young, who really wants to come out of the East buckets and keep who gonna handle Miami? Who's gonna handle Miami if you get Dame with Jimmy buckets and Bam? That their own their own version of a big three. See, and then Boston right there. You add Porzingis, you still got your core intact. I don't know. Hold on, did Jaylen Brown sign back with Boston?
You said what, brother?
Did Jaylen Brown sign back with Boston? What's his status right
now? He's looking to sign we're looking to sign him for a 5-year, $290 million or 75, something like that. He got to tonight to sign the deal, so we working on it, and then we just re-signed Porzingis. So Porzingis took a pay cut to play with us. You feel me? So instead of Porzingis getting over $277 million because he was eligible for that, he took a pay cut and took a 2-year, $60 million.
Oh yeah.
So basically, we got Porzingis for 3 years because this is last year on his expiring deal. Then because Porzingis is like, well, if y'all not going to extend me, then don't trade for me. And then Porzingis, by him doing that, he want to win. You know, he showed that he want to be a Celtics, and he know how this new CBA rule is going. You know, because they trying to eliminate super teams. But I don't know how the Lakers got all these niggas, and the Suns. I don't know how.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to figure that out. They're gonna have to figure that out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, you know, trying to shore up their roster. Moves still can be made. They can do a signing, you know what I'm saying, with the Hawks. They can send him back to Atlanta where he's originally from. So it's a lot of different things that can go on though. But I'm excited to, you know, see the summer league gonna be in Sacramento this year. So I'm thinking about trying to go. I know I went last year, so we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying, with the summer league. So see what happens with the summer league. Yeah, so see what happens with the summer league, man. Golden Muslim. What's the state? T-Swedes. What's the current state conference? What do you guys think? The CA. Yeah, the super teams, they're going to be there, bro. This new basketball, bro. We got to get adjusted to it. When we look back 20 and 30 years, people won't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old you guys are on the channel, but in 20 to 30 years from now, bro, ain't nobody going to be looking. Nobody's going to be talking about air, you know what I'm saying, prior to this super team era, this, you know, freedom of movement era, the max contract deals. This is going to be like, oh, this is going to be everybody's old school. So this is what everybody's going to have to go back off of. Just like I can't, you know, compare eras. Just like Jordan said, when we go back to, you know, Dr. J and all those guys that came before, you know what I'm saying, the Jordans and the Magics of the world. Just a different time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this. The competition was far greater, in my opinion, back in those eras. This era don't compete at all. Like, they just let people do whatever they want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's messed up. AAU, bro. That's exactly what this is. The AAU of basketball. It's just in the NBA. All these guys that play with each other in the AAU, you know what I'm saying? They already know. But who's really interested? Who's committed to saying, you know what? Not on my watch. You ain't scoring tonight, homie. I'm picking you up full court. And that's what was so great about Kobe, Jordan, those Magic teams, those Bird-led teams. Bro, Detroit Pistons, Bad Boys, Portland, Philly. We can go on and on, bro. Most every team in the NBA, they competed. Huh? Where am I going? Straight? Right here? Am I going straight or making a left? I gotta go all the way down there. So, with that being said, yeah, they competed, bro, back in them times. Now, they might have had the offensive talent that other teams possess, but you couldn't say that it wasn't no competition. The weakest team in the NBA back then, you can lose to that team. Like, and I'm talking about really lose to that team. You feel what I'm saying? But, I mean, it is what it is, though, man. We got to figure – the NBA and those guys in the NBA got to figure out a way to say, you know what? Who wants to compete? You know what I'm saying? Who really wants to – you know what? We're going to treat this like the Big Three League. If we get into it and start talking trash, that's good for the game, bro. Everybody is so likable now that you don't even feel like getting nobody mad. You don't even feel like talking trash to them or getting up under them feathers. When I compete against my partners when we play and we compete against each other, we damn near come to blows. But guess what? It's all love. Where you trying to go get something to eat at, bro? Let's go get a burrito. Let's go get a sandwich. Let's go, you know what I'm saying, to this restaurant over here. Let's go over here to this cafe, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the liquor store. Go get us some drink or something. You feel what I'm saying? But when we're on the court, ain't no friends, bro. It's me against you. And that's why I respect Russell Westbrook so much. Because he don't care who likes him and all that, creating special handshakes and all of that. And the NBA don't like that, bro, because they're trying to shift to a whole different culture and a whole different image. Like, you feel what I'm saying, y'all? So that's just what it is, though. But, hey, T-Swedes, bro, I have to end this stream. My battery about to die. But I love and appreciate all you. Make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe to T-Swedes.
It's all good.
You
Hey,
feel me?
hey, tell, is Neff still in here? Yeah, tell niggas to subscribe to me.
Neff, yeah, Neff, go subscribe to T-Sweezy, bro. That's T-E-E and then S-W-E-E-Z-Y. So go subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to T-Sweezy, man. Help that man get his followers up, get him build his channel. And that's just what it is. So I love and appreciate everybody, bro. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Share this content, share this video, you know what I'm saying, with your relatives, with your people.
Cam the Hopper, subscribe.
You said what?
Cam the Hopper, Cam the Hopper, subscribe.
Hey, Cam the Hooper, go subscribe, man. Go subscribe to T-Sweezy, bro. Show him some love, man. You feel me? Good content, you know what I'm saying? He's growing his channel. Boston fan. We don't really fuck with Boston fans, but it's good, bro. We whoop
Hey,
their ass.
Leezy, we gotta do a stream talking about your team.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, for
y'all
sure.
cap situation. What moves y'all should make?
For sure. It's all good. I appreciate everybody, man. Love, live life, smile, cry, and laugh, bro. You know what it is. Happy holidays, man. Everybody be safe, bro.
Yeah, happy weekend. Thanks for having me on, bro.
For sure. I appreciate
But we
you,
got a
bro.
collab, though.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. Well, you got my number. Just see.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
All right.
All right.
Salute, Jay. I see you, Jay. You said Russ care about starting. Yeah. It's all good, bro. He ain't getting overpaid, though. I feel like Russ, you're going to get one thing about Russ, you're going to get complete effort. No taking plays off, none of that stat padding. He going to play hard. Give me the Russ that played, before I end this, give me the Russ that just finished up the playoffs with the Clippers. He was dogging Phoenix. They had no answer for Russ. None. And he was giving it to you on both ends. That's the Russ who came into the NBA, bro. Russ is going to be Russ. Y'all can't get mad at Russ, bro. The only thing I don't agree with Russ is putting on those skirts, dresses, and all that stuff. But guess what? It's a fashion statement. Everybody want to look like Roddy Piper, you know what I'm saying, and all them weirdos. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't going to tell the man how to dress, but I wouldn't advise him putting on skirts, though. You feel me? But Russ, he give me, I would have rather had Russ on my team, you know what I'm saying, than Chris Paul. Real talk, y'all. Straight up. Because you know he going to play deep. And you know he going to put pressure on your defense. And you know he know how to get people involved. But that's that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Real E-Leezy, you know what it is, though, man. You feel me? For sure, O-Town. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. Continue to be leaders out here, not followers, y'all. You feel me?